Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Detroit Lions.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
19, Charger, 19. Come on.
A man who played collegiately over at East Lansing. It's Kenneth Walker III. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A huge play there right off the bat. 45 yards on the ground. Well, he currently stands second in the league in rushing, and runs like that are a big reason why. Heck, runs like that might get into first.
And when you've got goals in front of you, if you're second and you want to be first, that type of running gives you something to shoot for and hopefully attain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's down the field. He's got a roll. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
19 yards.
That puts him in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the 13-yard line.
Drop 50, 7 Pirates, 19 Lions.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
Outright to Smith and Jigba. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3.
Jason Myers for the Seahawks field goal.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
19-18. Panther 60, Panther 60. Cut up. Let go.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year, number 6 overall. And the Seahawks take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0.
Lions nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. It's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Here's Duggan to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45.
That's good. We're on Lions.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
First and 10 at the 45.
Duggan. To the right side and intercepted. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
70, 79 Broncos, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 60.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Throw out wide to Walker. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19 69, Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That's going to be caught. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's another.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get into pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Ready. 76.
Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. First and 10. Duggan looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. When you talk about this Seahawk defense, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing, Duggan. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams.
And the Seahawks add a couple of extra DBs going with the dime look here.
Indeed, 6 on the field. Duggan will look to throw this. That is caught. And some room to run now. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34.
Duggan now throw. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he'll get it up here this time to 21. Here and split it down at 4.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw here. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. It's a gain of 6. And the Seahawks.
They go play action here on 1st down. They'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
From the gun, it's Walker. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. As Shaheed going to go in motion. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And complete to Smith-Njigba. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A gain of 29
They'll
yards.
drop to throw.
First down.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he is going to lose yardage here. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll set up a throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a 1st down, but a big gain to boot.
He'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
On the set.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Ready. 60.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
It looks like they'll move things around here. throw complete. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. That was 4th and goal.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Myers' kick is good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get it to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. That's caught inside the 20. And he's taken down inside the red zone past the Seattle 15.
It's a pickup of 44 yards. That's good for a Lions first down.
To throw is Duggan. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of down.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Calvin Austin hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
At their own 38-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added onto their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Elijah Arroyo with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw. Dugan. Right side to Williams. And it's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 1.
But now an audible here into something else. On 3rd down, it's Austin. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 4 yards.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
Made at the 21-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
19 Lions, 70 range, 70 range.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Duggan. Now he's going to step up and run. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight. Check go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
5-yard loss.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
Come on. Set. Hey, ready.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Now we're signaling the timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Give them a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal.
Ready up. Mustang 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 79 Bronco. Punch it in right now, boys. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Dugan. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Nicky Manwari. And the Seahawks are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Well, Charles, certainly circle that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said, give me the analytics. And the analytics said, go for it. Didn't work out.
Well, they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
70 Lions.
Off the play fake. Dugan. He's airing it out for Williams. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
19, shot. 70 Lions.
Hands it to Walker to begin the series. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
That's taken in by Arroyo. Look at the big fella go. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Elijah Arroyo with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is now 24.
41. Lions 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Now a give, right side. It's Austin. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Austin. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
19 Lions. Go.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
17 yards. And the Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off play action. Dugan. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
At the 43-yard line.
19 tight. 19.
Looking to throw. Dugan. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And my goodness, another interception. I think you and I were a little surprised back early in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos.
He'll drop to throw. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. But he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Seattle.
Back to throw. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They'll look to throw again. He completes this to Walker. A good display of footwork. It gets him just inside the 5 to the 4. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's caught. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. This is taken at the 18.
Rashid Shaheed. A gain of 10 yards. And the
looking to put a drive together.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Walker to start the drive. To about the 33-yard line.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Come on, come on. Set. Bronco 80. Hey.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
At the 34-yard line.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Warriors, Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Oh, yeah, you got him. You got him.
Out of the gun now on third down. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now here's Michael Dixon. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
At the 44-yard line.
Bobcat, 60. Ready.
Duggan.
And he finds Austin complete. Second down and 6 now.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Come on, guys. Let's make a play here. Ready.
2nd and 6.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go now. Go.
Duggan looking to throw.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing, Duggan. He'll try and do this himself.
And it's caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's good for a Lions 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run with Gibbs.
And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Calvin Austin, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Rashid Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores.
Oh, absolutely filthy joke. He's got some space now. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. They're looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
He finds his man complete. It's Horton. And touchdown, Seattle. Torrey Horton, 50 yards. And the Seahawks are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Lions 1st down.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Let's go now. 70 range. 60 Maverick. 60. Go.
Here's Duggan to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. That pass caught. It's Williams.
And he
takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams, 45 yards. And the Lions get a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game.
Jack Fox to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
The Seahawks on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. They're going to look to throw. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feed.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to get it back here just past the 35. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself clean.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
And the Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Riley Morris. And the Lions will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
He's airing it out for Williams. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Duggan will look to throw this. He's got it from the 15. And all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
Lions, first down.
Duggan now to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Second down and goal. Duggan. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. And he'll be out right at the 35. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
19 yards. First down, Seahawks.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He sets to fire deep. It's caught at the 25. It's a big play there for Seattle. 42 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Here we go. Set. Warriors, 70, Mustang 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
We'll get that to Sherman in. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Get it. Viking 18. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Dragon 60.
Back to throw again. And that will be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
First and 10 at the
line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Operating from the gun, Dugan. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
On 2nd and 10, Duggan. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here's another interception. Picked by Julian Love. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles, so the final seconds of the fourth quarter.
In this one, they've been in control. They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
Here's 2nd and 8. Pass call, Arroyo right side. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Seahawks, it's a critical win for them as it gets them to 9-6 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Detroit, things get even uglier now as they fall to 2-13. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears.